celebrities' houses on Earth in clues for our panellists here in the studio. So without further ado, let's meet them. First up, he's not a real shepherd, but it is Ben Shepherd. Next up, she's one of my favourites from the Saturdays, although I would say if the other Saturdays were here, that would include Rochelle, the Irish one, or the other one. It's Frankie Bridge. And finally, he's the main character from the Jonathan Ross show. It is indeed Jonathan Ross.
Thank you. Hello, Keith.
OK, we've met the panel. Now it's time to go through our first Keyhole. It's a proper glam one. I think we're going to America, to Los Angeles. Look closely for the clues. Some of the clues are not clues, they're red herrings. But let's go through the Keyhole.
The name's Lemon, Keith Lemon. As you can see, health and fitness is pretty important to me. Excuse me whilst I take a dip. Hi, I'm here in Hollywood, a place that as a man of the world I've visited many times. I just want to say excuse me again. I want to clean the chlorine off my body because skincare is very important to me. Richard, slow-mo, very sexy, yeah? Now that I'm suitably dry, let's slip inside this pretty much perfect celebrity palace and see what riches we can unearth. In other words, let's go through the Keyhole. Well, as I enter through front door into hallway, which is akin to a hotel lobby, I'm immediately struck by the wild leopard print staircase. There's also the wild zebra skin umbrella stand and the two wild things at either side. Above me is a light feature which resembles a saggy ball sack, unlike mine, which is very firm and ready to make children if I do meet the right person, which could be any minute soon, I guess. Anyway, over here is a lovely couch which has a great view of the front door if you want to wait for the mail. Over here is a side table, which is a touch too far away to be of any use. So, because I'm good at interior design, I'm just going to bring it a bit closer. There. Oh, yeah, you can reach something now. You can thank me later. OK, Richard, prepare the camera for a really cool entrance into the next room. Nice one. As I enter this exotic, sexy bar lounge area, I'm bamboozled by its sexiness. It has the sweet pong of the Playboy Mansion. Oh, hi. Sorry, just boiling some beans for the crew. I've popped a bit of bacon in there to give it more texture. I do enjoy cooking, but I won't harp on about it. Very good, though. OK, whilst we're in this all-American kitchen fit for an all-American fit girl or boy, let's eye up some clues. First of all, there's 4 bar chairs which are perfect for friends to pop round and make a cameo. Anyway, over here, there's a bossy box with mom-like instructions on it. I respect that. Just check out this double-breasted fridge. What a pair. It's the biggest I've ever seen on Keyhole. What's that noise? What's that off? Shit.
Space burning.
Don't film this. Don't film this. I'm supposed to look like I can cook. Don't film this. There you go, guys. Saved it.
Thanks, Keith. You're the best.
Don't worry, it's nothing. I'll get you some plates. Just cut to me somewhere else, hanging out, being a super awesome guy. Hi, you join me here in the homeowner's office where I can well imagine them making some eye-powered air appointments. In fact, this room has the air of an air theme about it, kind of. There's a skull, which doesn't have air. There's a ghost that has more air. And there's a picture of Slash from Guns with Roses, who has even more air. Or suggesting a person that is famous for having air. Air so lovely, I can imagine walking past them in a corridor and sniffing it. Not weirdly, out of appreciation, I mean. Yeah, long, magnificent, bouncy air. Okay, back to me, ideal boyfriend material, Keith Lemon, in the studio. Did I mention that I'm good with kids? Oh, I'm so good with kids.
Okay, that was the first part of the VT. We'll be going back to me in a minute. But first, for you guys at home and our studio audience, but not our panellists, don't turn around, otherwise it'll be defunct. This is whose house it is. Don't turn around. Whose house it is. The sound of the audience clapping is what you want to hear tonight. The clappier they are, the happier you are.
Okay.
I saw you writing things down on your notebook, so show me your workings. What are you thinking?
You started off talking about being by the pool and you were talking about skincare and being fit and healthy, so I'm thinking maybe it's somebody who takes their sort of fitness and health beauty regime quite seriously.
Oh.
Especially as you were cleaning your crotch. I thought that might be indicative of somebody. No, okay.
What are you thinking, Frankie?
I mean, like, I wrote notes, but purely because they were writing notes. The only thing that I was kind of like, when you went into the house, there was lots of sparkly things and lots of animal fur.
A lot of animal print, wasn't there?
I kind of felt like that's quite feminine. It's like really overexcited.
Jonathan.
I've studied and I thought long and hard. You started, there was the music I recognised, it was from a Bond movie. And, yeah, and then you, Keith Lemon, were auditioning for the role of Bond and not really getting close, so I think there must be a Bond connection somewhere. And wasn't that an amazing house? I mean, it was a beautiful house. The swimming pool, I thought you were in a theme park, first of all.
It's nice, isn't it? Having your own lagoon.
It was amazing. So, you know who was a Bond girl, briefly? Grace Jones.
Grace
In
Jones.
the Bond movie. Obviously not.
No, it's not Grace. So we're looking for someone who is not Grace Jones, who is connected to James Bond.
And someone with hair.
And someone
A woman with hair. Yes,
Yes.
thank you, thank you.
OK, let's go back through the keyhole. Hi, welcome back to Los Angeles, the city of angels. Bath angels. It's so pretty, it makes me want to cry. I do have a sensitive side, but I'm also hard as nails and can protect my angel. Anyway, let's get back inside. Watch those pins.
Keith, do you want these shorts above the knees or below the knees?
I'll have them above the knees because it's very hot today. I'm going to clear off. Just having my trousers altered there. I'm very fashion conscious and I enjoy shopping, unlike most men. I do a bit of shopping with the ladies. Anyway, here I am in the top of the range wine cellar where you'll find 2 wine vending machines. And if I troop over here, we find these sci-fi-like chairs which wouldn't look out of place in a starship, and that could be a clue. And just check out the sheen on this silvery wall. Perhaps the homeowner is into sheens, or maybe they're not into sheens. I just can't keep up these days. I'm pretty much known as a wine connoisseur myself. That's another one of my very attractive qualities, but I don't want to boast about it. OK, let's have a quick clues recap.
This Victor's Flip LA abode is stuffed full of clueses. There's the plethora of glamour and riches, the connection to the big and small screen, and an affinity with hair. So go figure, panellists.
Obviously, this VT has shown a lot of different sides to my amazing personality. Vulnerable Keith, cooking Keith, considerate Keith. What a fantastic house. I'm sure some people would give the world for a house like this. Is the world enough or is it not enough? Is that a clue? Here it is. So who would habitate in a house like this? Back to you guys in this studio. Do you think I come across delusional? Delusional.
OK, I'm going to go to Frankie first. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I think they've definitely got kids. Which, no?
Well, maybe
One person on their
They
own.
might not know.
Maybe it's kid. Is it
there.
kid? One kid? You've got no... You don't know why you...
I don't know if they've got kids.
Okay.
It's American, lady, I don't know.
But there were definitely more clues than were you? Because I know
Yeah.
you noticed when the woman said Denise.
Yeah.
You looked at me funny then, and so is Denise a clue? Yes, well done.
You pulled the star out at one point, and you said something about a starship. Both Jonathan and I started twitching at the thought of starship.
Because the film we think it might be, is if it's Starship Troopers, that's an amazing
Brilliant film. It is Starship
That's an
Troopers.
amazing film. Yeah.
Do you know what it is, Frankie?
I know who it is, but like I'm crap with names.
That's not great for this show, is it?
Jonathan, you know what it is, don't you? Ben does.
We've all come to a consensus.
Yeah.
We think it is Pierce Brosnan.
That is not what we agreed, Jonathan.
Or if not, who do we think it is, Frankie?
Denise Richards.
Yeah.
Correct! Hollywood megastar and the woman of my dreams, Denise Richards! We're going live via satellite now to Denise. Denise.
Yes.
Denise, I miss you.
Oh, wow, thank you. I miss you too. I'm glad you got to enjoy my pool.
See, Jonathan, see?
Denise,
There was a spark.
Denise, he thinks he's in with a chance with you. You might as well just put him out of his misery now.
Well, I find him very charming and adorable.
Wow.
Which is a nice way of saying no.
You fat ginger. Denise, yours is one of the nicest houses I've ever been in. It was just as good looking as you.
Thank you.
The black toilet, Denise. I was very taken with it. You have a toilet that's black. Who's the inspiration behind that? Whose idea was that?
Who's the inspiration for a black toilet? What sort of question's that?
I've never seen a black toilet before.
That's the weirdest question I've ever heard anyone ask. Yeah, the crapper. Why is the crapper black?
Well, the bathroom's all black, so I didn't want to put a white crapper in there. I put a black crapper in there.
Quite right. Good answer.
There you go. Denise, you know who Ben Shepherd is?
Yes, I do.
What the
Treading your toes here, Keith.
Denise, do you get tipping point in America?
I don't believe so.
No.
Ben, how would you explain tipping point to Denise if she's never seen it?
Well, Denise, it's a high-concept intellectual challenge that we place before competitors that are fighting out to win a lot of money by answering cerebral questions on all sorts of topics, from politics to geophysics.
It sounds good, doesn't it, Denise?
Sounds fun.
Denise, let's talk about your movie career. You starred opposite Pierce Brosnan in James Bond, The World Is Not Enough. How did that come about? There you are.
I auditioned for it and then flew to London on Thanksgiving, actually, and screen tested and got the part.
You played a nuclear physicist called Dr. Christmas. What's the basics of nuclear physics?
Who knows? It was all about the shorts I wore.
Yeah, boy, you know what I'm saying? Denise, I can't let you go without talking about your famous cameo that you did in Friends. You famously swished your hair around. Remember when she used to swish her hair around?
Yes.
And Ross would be sort of... you think you could give us a hair swish so we could all have a moment?
Are you going to slow the camera down for slow-mo?
Oh, yes, we are.
Ready?
Yes? Oh, there it is! There it is.
Lying here next to me.
Denise, everyone who comes on Through the Keyhole does receive the Through the Keyhole keyring. Yeah. There it is. It's time to get the box through, so... I'm gonna pass it through. I'm gonna pass it through now. Here it comes. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming.
Thank you. I love that.
Denise Richards, everyone!
Thank
time for our break now. Join us after the break. We'll be going through yet another Keyhole. See you three.
And there's this leopard print lamp here, which is big enough to swing on if indeed you're into swinging.
Welcome back to Fruit Keyhole. Before the break, we went round to Denise Richards' house and we learnt that her house is as fit as her. Very faff indeed. Fit as flip. Ben Shepherd, you present Tipping Point. You must earn loads of money from that show. Is your house as nice as Denise Richards'?
Sadly, it doesn't have Denise Richards in. No, it does have my wife in, who's lovely, obviously.
That was awkward, wasn't it?
That was nearly a tipping point in your relationship there.
Well, you correctly guessed whose house it was. Let's see if you can do it just as well as we go through the Keyhole again.
Yeah.
We're going abroad, we're going to Spain. Hello, I've come to sunny Mallorca to go through Keyhole of this 4-bedroom villa, where today we're not actually going through Keyhole. That's right, boys. Is any of you familiar with the phrase Stegosaurus Rex? Because today we're not shooting the VT Wens, we're gonna have a stag party for this boy!
Sneaker, stop it, don't make me cheat. I don't want to be a cheater. Sneaker, stop.
Get up, we've got to start the VT, mate.
Oh, what's up? What's up?
Start the VT.
Oh, man. Oh, my head's killing. Welcome. Oh, yeah. Welcome to the Balearic Island of Mallorca. I'm coming through Keyhole of this beautiful 4-bedroom villa. Come on, Wens, wake up. Where's your professionalism? Come on, let's tidy this place up. Matty, come on. I'll go to the toilet, man.
As you enter the property, you immediately find yourself upstairs rather than down. It's ass over tit, which is probably how the homeowner prefers it. And it's already apparent that this place is fit for a high-powered businessman or woman. The place is perfect. The animalistic vibe is rife in this gaff. It's like you just stepped into Rainforest Cafe. Let's check out the beastly bits and beastly parts. First of all, there's this bejewelled horse here. Then there's these expensive elephants that look like they're sniffing each other's bum. And there's this leopard print lamp here, which is big enough to swing on if indeed you're into swinging. Here I am on the stairway. Now, normally on Keyhole, we don't show the stairway, but if you've got it, we'll flaunt it. There's a barrage of black and white photos featuring famous people from the past. You can see there's Iron Man, Ollie Murs, my heart skips a beat. Here you've got Elton John with a willy and balls drawn on his head. Eh? That's weird. Look at John Payne! Anyway, this all suggests that homeowner is very used to hosting big stars, many of which are men. How obtuse. OK, let's proceed further. Big up your chest. I'm down here in the downstairs area, an area I'm sure is very popular with the homeowner. This place is access all areas because there's a distinct lack of walls, leaving note to the imagination. Let's check it out. Here I am in the kitchen area, which I'm sure has seen a lot of hot sausage action on account of this extra hot grill. A gentlemanly clubby piano area for entertaining guests. And this dining area with a table big enough to dance on. And what else did we do yesterday? Can you remember? I'm starting to get beer fear. I tell you what, back to you guys in the studio. Got beer sweats, can you see it?
That is the first part of the BT. Now, normally I would reveal to you at home and our studio audience who it is, but this time you can play along, because I get a lot of people on Twitter that say to me, I want to play along, you don't let me play along. Now you can play along and maybe tweet in and tell me whose house you think it is, and I might not reply. Anyway, for the studio audience, but not our panellists, and not for you at home, this is whose house it is. Panel, what's your initial thoughts?
A little bit like the last house, you get the sense that this person might be closely associated with some leopard print of some sort. Is that sort of a... Could they stairs, the lampshade...
Or maybe they just like animals. Maybe it's like, I'm going to go for a wild guess here, David Attenborough. Would not be someone I would guess.
No. Well, I was thinking, is it someone British?
So you
all
think...
the people in the pictures were British.
You think it's possibly someone British who is connected to animals?
Yeah.
Well, but you said they like swinging. It's not Richard and Judy's holiday home.
No, it's not Richard and Judy. So it's someone who's British, connected to animals that like swinging.
Yeah.
But it's not Richard and Judy.
I'm afraid you must be wrong somewhere, because they're the only two who fit that list.
Oh, well, let's see as we go back through the keyhole.
Welcome back to me, Keith Lemon, here in Mallorca, where I'm in the office of someone that looks like they like to get down to business. Let's have a look around. Over here is an old-school square monitor. It looks like it could be about 70 years of age, but it's still fully functional. Let's have a look. Yes, it seems to be all working down there. Regard that this room is still rife with yet more animal print. In fact, there's a scary amount. You could say that Mel B would live here, but that would be a red herring, and I will produce a red herring. But not today. I'm producing a grey mullet, and that could be a clue. Here I am somewhere else, more specifically the guest bedroom, where the animalistic theme continues even further. You can see that I'm seated in this leopard print becushioned armchair, complete with the leopard print becushioned footstool. Behold these betasseled curtain tie things on bed. Why would anyone tie betasseled curtain tie things on bed? Kinky pigs. And why do these betasseled curtain tie things ring a bell? Let's go somewhere else. Don't film me here, there was nowhere else to walk out the shop. And finally, here I am in the master's master bedroom. It's kind of a spunky boudoir, so perhaps a sex dictator lives here. Just check out this four-poster bed with carvings on the side. There must be over 2,000 notches on bedposts. And there's a mirror. There's a mirror on the ceiling. Maximum respect. And this gets Keith Lemon's seal of approval. I don't give the seal of approval out willy-nilly, but a sex mirror on the ceiling, that is the tits. And tits could be a clue. Let's sniff out some clues on the bed. It's strange because this side of the bed smells a lot younger than that side of the bed, and that could be a clue. In fact, this side of the bed smells like whipped cream, and that isn't a clue. Whipped cream. Yes! Oh, yes! Let's have a quick clues recap before I remember all else. Here's a clues recap. Whipped cream.
This Balearic Baltol is pimped up to the max. There's an abundance of animal print all over the shop. Tassels on bed and a mirror on ceiling. All this is suggestive of a grown-up celebrity with a very wild side.
Here I am in the homeowner's garden, and just check out that infinity pool. Whilst I sweat off the rest of me hangover here in this lovely, bubbly, frothy jacuzzi.
guess all that's left to ask now is who would habitate in a casa like this? That's Spanish for house.
Wens, made you some breakfast.
Don't worry, Wens. What happens on Keyhole stays on Keyhole. Back to you guys in the studio.
OK, let's see what our panellists deduced. What are your deducements?
The grey mullet. That seems... Oh, you used... Yeah.
And also, you said the computer monitor was about 70 years of age, so I'm guessing this might be an older person.
Yeah.
And then Dave...
I think someone that's quite, like, sectional as well, with the mirror above the bed. Not something you see every day in the family home, is it?
In the first part, you said the house is upside down, it's arse over tit.
Yes.
And you also said something about dancing on the tables.
You kept bringing up business as well, and I don't know if that is...
Very good, aren't you? Very good. You know, don't you? You know.
We think we do.
You all know, don't you? You know. I can see you know.
Really sure.
Who's answered it, then?
Is it Peter Stringfellow?
That's correct! It's the king of the clubs! It's Peter Stringfellow! There he is, look. Join us after the break when we'll be talking to Peter Stringfellow about Peter Stringfellow, and we'll be going through our final Keyhole. See you in a bit!
Oh! No one's scared of theatrical masks.
That the be-leopard printed paradise belonged to none other than the king of clubs, Mr. Peter Stringfellow. Please come from Keyhole. Peter Stringfellow, I look at you and I just think you're like me, but a bit older.
Yeah.
Fashion-wise.
When you was in my jacuzzi, that's what I was thinking.
How long have you had that place, Peter?
Oh, I don't know, a long time, about 16 years, 17 years
Yeah.
now.
Do you go there often, then, yeah?
Not as much as I used to do. Now I'm married with 2 babies.
Yeah.
But,
You've got 2 babies?
I have 2
Congratulations.
babies. 4 years old and 2.
We've got a picture of you and your wife.
Let's have a look.
There
Yes, look at that.
Yes.
Luckily, I'm handsome
she's
as well,
Italian.
but she's drop-dead gorgeous, is she not?
Jonathan, you've been to Stringfellows when you used to be...
Well, when I first became famous, I couldn't believe that when you went out, you got in the clubs free. It was like the most amazing... So I would go out quite probably more than I should have done, and I would go into places, and Peter was always very generous. He would always give us free drinks as well, at least for the start of the evening.
But...
So we'd go there and we'd hang out, and it was great fun.
You can be a bit of a raver, can't you?
Frankie, are you a raver?
I used to be back in the day. Not so much anymore. I'm more like, you know, like them really annoying mum on a loose things now, you know, like where you can tell they don't go out anymore, and they, like, go out one night and they're like, bah! And then by 10 o'clock,
Jonathan, when you went to Peter Stringfellows, how did you dance?
I've got it all from the master.
Your house, out of all the houses we've done, is the one that most reflects who lives there, I would say.
I like the leopard skin look, you know. I mean, it comes in out of fashion all the time. It's like black and white, isn't it?
Can I ask a question about the elephants? Do you love elephants, or is that just...
Well, the funny thing is, not necessarily, no.
No.
They're all over the place, because
They
you
are.
buy one and somebody says, oh, I've got you this, and then somebody else goes, oh, I've got you this, and before long you got 52 of the bloody things.
And he's got pictures of monkeys.
Monkeys I like.
So you like monkeys, elephants,
monkeys
and
more
leopards.
than elephants. I have a little bit more bonding with the monkeys.
Yeah, because you like leopards so much, and elephants and monkeys, I've had this made for you. You can put that there.
Fantastic.
It's an amalgamation of all your favourite animals. It's for you, dear Peter Stringfellow, it's for you. There it is. There you go, that's really nice. So I'm going to give you another gift.
Another one?
Sometimes, if you're nowhere near guessing, I will let them go through my Keyhole. And then when I show them a physical clue, hey, let's go through the Keyhole. We didn't need it because they got it. There it is.
Oh, wow.
There it is, look at that. Peter Stringfellow.
Hello.
Ah, yes.
Wait, what is
Look at that as well. That's yours.
That is perfectly me.
Well, turn it that way. So let's have a look at the backside.
OK, a great ass.
Yeah, now let's have a look at this picture.
Go on, then.
Yes.
Come on.
Hey, come on!
64, 62, and that's not bad. Look at that.
Look, put it back on. It looks like me and there's Peter, that's me there. Going for a walk. It's been lovely, honestly, a privilege.
Well, I've
to meet
enjoyed it, thank you.
And I do have the Through the Keyhole keyring for you. Of course, it's a
can't
special
wait.
limited edition one for you. There you go, look at that!
Oh, wow!
Leopard print.
I feel very privileged, mate.
That was PSG for everyone! Well done, panel, correctly guessing it was Peter Stringfellow. Let's see if he can do just as well as we go through our final keyhole.
We've come to the north of London to go through keyhole of this charming urban abode. Let's get inside. Oh, I thought this was the front door.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, no, you didn't.
I just said that, I did. Before we peruse this muse, could I just have a little freshen up? Where's Heather?
She's behind you.
She isn't.
Oh, yes, she is.
That's weird. Let's go inside. How do these sting? Oof. As I enter the house, I see something pink and long. These flamboyantly painted walls certainly belong to a lady or a man. The hallway is bepictured with framed posters from the world of theatre and music. There's even a silver disc for record sales. Yes, that's right, record sales. So we're dealing with someone who's no spring chicken. I've only been in here for a minute, and the stuff in this house screams show business. Show business! So dear. And what have we got here? It's a theatre curtain. How very theatrical. I can't wait to see what's in here. Let's have some theatre music. It's the washing machine that does non-fast colours at 40 degrees. Not bad, is it? It's not very theatrical, though. Let's go somewhere else. Cut to me, treading the laminate floorboards into the living room / sitting room. The pink turns to red, a little bit like sunburn. There's more theatrical paraphernalia in the form of these weird masks, which are everywhere. I think they're a bit creepy. They're freaking me out. So, what do you think, team? Oh! You know I'm scared of theatrical masks. And frogs. Sorry. Our quest for clues has brought us here to the garage, where there's yet even more evidence of the homeowner's connection to that mystical land, the 1980s. Regard this poster of the homeowner in a musical with Sandy Toksvig. You join me here in the bedroom, where the louder-than-life character of the homeowner continues to shine through. It's like one big dressing-up wardrobe in here, full of clothes that are colourful, vibrant, but above all, bat-crap crazy. It's like my wardrobe, but even crazier. In fact, it's too crazy for a clothing montage. I'm just kidding. What would Keyhole be without a clothing montage? That was a brilliant clothing montage, team. Well done. It was brief, but it was brilliant. Now, a big clue is that the homeowner is a fan of classic TV comedy. So I thought I'd do some classic TV comedy of my own. Do we have the kind of laughter that we use just in case of emergencies? There it is. OK, let's see if it's working. Hey, I've had a wonderful time getting into the homeowner's drawers. Hey!
at this saucy old bag. Hey, this is a really good episode. We should put this up for BAFTA. That's not supposed to be funny. That's not funny. That's not a joke. That's not a joke. Here we are in the kitchen, which has been given a lovely yellow coat. It's really nice. And to show the guys that there's no hard feelings towards them for laughing at me when I won't say anything funny, I made you all a cup of tea and some biscuits. So go on, get tucked in. There's... Oh. Don't laugh at me. That wasn't a joke, guys. I have to wipe it up with these gloves and get changed into something else. Give me that canned laughter. Oh, hangs me elbow. Back to you in studio. Okay, I'm not going to reveal whose house it is till after the break. All I want now from our panel is one word from your observations. Ben, one word.
Eccentric.
Eccentric, Frankie.
Old.
Eccentric and old. Jonathan.
Elton John.
Eccentric, old, Elton John.
Yes.
OK, let's see if any of that makes any sense when we come back from the break. For you guys at home, here's a few extra clues. We'll see you in 3. Before the break, our panellists gave me one word from their observations, and that was eccentric, old, Elton John as one word. Let's see if any of those words make any sense as I reveal whose house it is to you at home and our studio audience, but not you guys. Don't turn around, otherwise I will gouge your eyes out with spoons. Don't turn around. This is whose house it is. Let's go through the keyhole one more time. Oh, Hi. Luckily, I found this tatty old maid's outfit to change into because I was covered in tea. The tea has been cleaned up, so let's now head into the living room where the yellow theme continues. There's yellow curtains, there's yellow carpet, there's even a yellow cactus lamp. There's also clues aplenty. There's these glasses here, so whoever lives here obviously wears glasses. Let's try these on. Oh, they're a bit thick, but I think I can still see. Where's my cup of tea? That's a bit weird, that. Oof. Oh, is that a phone? What's the phone? Oh, there it is. You rang, my lord? Hello? Must be blank. Is that the door? Was it the door? I'll get that. I'll get the door. Oh, me coccyx. Let's just have a quick clues recap. I tell you what, Stunt Dummy Keith, we're definitely up for that BAFTA now. Any good looking?
This showbiz gap is absolutely packed with larger-than-life tap from the 80s. There's theatrical memorabilia, the outrageous clothing and the glasses, all of which had a clue.
So all that's left now is to ask who would habitate in a house like this. Back to you guys in the studio.
I
I really liked the house. I mean, it was the smallest of the three we've seen this evening, but it was so lovely and sunny and colourful inside. So I'm thinking whoever owns that house is someone who is kind of upbeat, is quiet, obviously loves life, doesn't take it too seriously. Is a fun person. Must be a fun person.
Frankie, do you know what this is?
I'm feeling like it's some sort of panto-y kind of, you know...
Yeah.
I feel like the trolley is something to do with who the person is, and the big glasses, which suited you, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you look good.
Ben and Jonathan, you've got to know what it is, yeah?
Well, I wasn't sure, and then I suddenly saw the outside of the house again, and it dawned on me that I used to live around the corner to this person.
No way.
That's why we knew it was Elton John.
Yeah.
Because he used to live right around the corner.
Me and Elton were neighbours.
Who is it then, Ben?
I used to live around the corner to the amazing, wonderful, fabulous, eccentric and flamboyant Sue Pollard.
That's correct! It's comedy legend, sitcom icon, Sue Pollard. Please come to Keyhole!
How lovely to see you. Hello, nice to see you. Oh, it's lovely to be here, and thank you so much, Jonathan. What you said about the house, I'm thrilled.
Yeah, it's lovely. It looks so bright and sunny.
Yeah.
It reflects how she dresses.
Yeah.
It really reflects her, doesn't it?
Personality.
Look at these pictures. You got a pink hallway, a red living room, a yellow kitchen.
Yeah.
It's like living in a rainbow.
And you know, Ben, yeah, we used to pop in and see each other, dip down the road.
Do you know what tipping point is?
I absolutely love it, and I think
There
it's
you
a
go.
total swizz.
Do you, Sue?
I flipping it.
What's that mean?
You keep well, you know, come on, just that little bit more. Come on, come on, come on. And then, you know, and it never works, does it? Have you ever won on any of them? You're a swizz.
Come and have a go on mine, Sue, you'll win.
I do hope so. You can tip me your point, babe. I'll be fine. Oh, madam.
This is Sue when she was in Heidi High.
Hey.
It was massive, wasn't it? It was massive.
Yeah, we were really lucky because you know what it's like? There was hardly any other stations about. That was probably one of only 3 at that particular time. And I think, like anything, if you're in a success, it was marvellous. You got about 20-odd million viewers every week. So we were lucky to be in a show at that time that everybody wanted to watch, and they watched with their families. So what's not to love about being a successful, fabulous, fun show?
Yes.
Oh, thank you, guys.
There was 20-odd million viewers. What was
Yes.
it like just walking about in the streets? Was everyone shouting Heidi High
Oh, yeah,
all the time?
Yeah, Prince Charles came once, so we all stood outside, you know, in the dressing room. And it was hilarious. He went, oh, hello, isn't it marvellous? And he went, I just love the hoody hi he.
I love you, Sue Pollard. I love you.
Yes, I love you too, darling.
Lovely.
It's unusual to have someone on the show who makes him look kind of like soberly dressed. Sue, what was that hat you were wearing, though, that he tried on, which appeared to have 2 bollocks hanging off the front of him?
Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
that's,
Bollocks.
oh, fabulous. Easter. Oh, obviously.
Yeah.
It's hardly Christmas, is it, with flipping eggs? But I wear it every year, get it off the shelf, and I just really like it. And then it hits people in the eye. I've had 5 A&E visits, not for myself, but, you know, poor randoms in the street. You're right, mate, yeah, fine.
Sue, you're famous for your glasses.
Yes.
The character Peggy wore glasses.
Yes.
So what I've done, I've got you a gift. I've got you some glasses made.
Oh, how lovely.
The special through the Keyhole glasses. Here they are.
Wow.
Oh, I love them. Oh, can I now?
Yeah.
Oh, shall I put them on? What do you think?
That's right, Jonathan. It's Elton John. Rocky man.
Oh, try them on, try them on. Oh, they're fun. I love them.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, actually, you look...
Sophisticated.
Actually, they're fabulous. Oh, thank you. That's really kind of you.
I've also got something else for you. Everyone on the show gets this. It's the Through the Keyhole keyring. Here it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
Sue Pollard, everyone!
Thank you. Thank you. Fantastic.
so, but what a journey it's been. We've been to Los Angeles, we've been to Mallorca and London. I'd like to say thanks to our panellists. But more importantly, thanks to the people that kindly let us into their hearts and their homes. I was Keith Lemon for Don't See Fruit Week. See you fruit. See you fruit Keyhole.